In a quaint medieval village nestled in the hills of a distant land, a struggling merchant found himself indebted to a sorcerer, a mysterious figure with a twisted visage. One day, the sorcerer approached the struggling merchant to collect his debt. He began in a voice like an eerie whisper.
"Greetings, merchant. I sense your burdens, and I come with a peculiar proposition. I can free you from the chains of your overwhelming debts, but in exchange, I desire the hand of your precious daughter in marriage."
The merchant, his face contorted with a mix of disbelief and disgust, retorted,
"Marry my daughter? You jest, sorcerer. Such a vile proposition is unthinkable."
The sorcerer, undeterred by the merchant's reaction, continued with unsettling calmness.
"Think carefully, merchant. Your financial struggles have left you in a precarious position. This is an opportunity for a clean slate, a chance to unshackle yourself from the burdens that bind you."
Cornered by the weight of his debts and seemingly limited options, the merchant sighed heavily.
"I despise your offer, but I am trapped in a web of despair. What are the terms of this unholy pact?"
With a wicked glint in his eye, the sorcerer explained,
"I shall present to you a bag containing 2 enchanted crystals, one dark as night, the other gleaming with an ethereal glow. Your daughter must blindly draw one. If it is the dark crystal, your debts will vanish, but she shall be mine. If it is the radiant crystal, both your debts and her fate will be untangled."
As the sorcerer revealed the twisted terms, the courtyard echoed with an ominous silence, broken only by the rustling leaves in the night breeze. The merchant, torn between paternal instinct and financial desperation, faced a choice that seemed to have no victor. Standing near a tray containing numerous enchanted crystals, the sorcerer picked up 2. While putting them in the bag, the daughter secretly noticed the deceit of the sorcerer, who placed both dark crystals into the bag. Having silently observed the exchange, she stepped forward with a defiant spark in her eyes and declared,
"Father, fear not. We shall find a way to outsmart this malevolent sorcerer and break free from his wretched deal."
Undeterred by the determined stance of his daughter, the sorcerer grinned malevolently.
"Choose wisely, young lady. Your father's destiny rests in your hands,"
he hissed, reveling in the tension that thickened the air. In a hushed conversation with her father, the daughter whispered,
"Trust me, Papa. I see through his deceit. I shall play along with his twisted game but not fall prey to his wicked intentions."
The merchant, conflicted yet hopeful, nodded in silent agreement. Resolute, the daughter extended her hand toward the sorcerer's outstretched bag containing the concealed crystals. As her fingers brushed against the cool surface, she hesitated briefly before drawing forth a crystal.
"Let the fates decide,"
she said, her voice steady despite the tumultuous emotions within. The sorcerer's eyes gleamed with anticipation as the daughter accidentally dropped one of the crystals into the midst of the others onto the tray. The courtyard held its breath as the crystals clinked together, their destiny hanging in balance.
"Oh, how clumsy of me,"
the daughter exclaimed with feigned innocence, her gaze locked onto the sorcerer.
"If you look into the bag for the one that is left, you will be able to tell which crystal I picked."
Caught in a precarious situation, the sorcerer reluctantly peered into the bag, concealing his frustration behind a facade of compliance. "Very well," he conceded, pretending not to notice that only the dark crystal remained.
"It seems fortune favors you, merchant. Your debts are forgiven."
The courtyard exhaled a collective sigh of relief as the sorcerer, defeated by the clever ruse, faded into the shadows. The merchant and his daughter, their bond strengthened by adversity, stood victorious. And so, under the watchful moon, the medieval village reclaimed a sense of hope, knowing that even in the face of malevolence, creativity and courage could illuminate the path to liberation.
Thank you for watching and stay happy.